name is Stephen Cohen. I'm the founder and artistic director of the New Corno Ensemble. For those of you who are not familiar with what New Corno is, we are an international horn ensemble founded in 2015 that over that time, over from then to now, we have premiered nearly 60 works, most of which we have commissioned for the horn ensemble repertoire that go everything from pieces you know from James Nagus and Emmett Regan to works for jazz, which you'll hear tonight with rhythm section, to large symphonic works such as Pictures at an Exhibition of the Planets, as well as having an immersive college ensemble to give students the experience of what it's like to rehearse and perform a program of music they've never seen before in 2 days. It is a privilege to oversee this group that has shared music with tens of thousands of horn players over the last 11 years and has grown beyond my wildest dreams. I must note that of the nearly 60 premieres which we have done at the conclusion of this evening's program, 19 of them will have been from New Corno Jazz. So if you're looking to spice up your horn choir repertoire, hit us up. Seriously, reach out to us. I'm literally newcorno@gmail.com. We're happy to connect with you and share what we've developed and built over the last 11 years and are continuing to do so for the future. Without further ado, it is my dear pleasure to introduce my great friend and music director of New Corno Jazz, Dr. Stephen Schaughency.
6 world premieres tonight, and then you'll hear 4 from our greatest hits album. And that's one of them, written by a good friend of mine, Darmon, the musical leader of the Meader Voices, and featured on piano, Shilkloper. Now, we're very happy to be here again. Last year, when we were in Virginia, which heard our group and said, we have to have you play in Poland. And we thought, oh, we were getting a year off. No, we're here, and we're happy, so happy to be here. And what we want to do is play the next piece, written by Vosbien. He was in Virginia, in the audience at our concert last year, and was so excited by what the group was doing that he said, hey, I want to write you a piece. And I know about his reputation as a big band composer and leader in the Washington, D.C. area, so I was very happy when he offered to do that. And this is his piece called Beverly Street Bebop. It'll feature 2 of the original members of New Corno Jazz who have been with us since our first concert in Montreal, and that's Brent Shires and Mike Simpson. We hope you enjoy Beverly Street Bebop. highlight this time is also from our premiere in Montreal, from our greatest hits. And it's a piece he calls Flying Cows and Climbing Goats. And just before we get too much further, all these jazz titles, they're always a little funny and strange. There's always a story behind them. If you're interested, I'd be happy to tell you sometime after the concert. Hope you enjoy Flying Cows and Climbing Goats, and to help us with this, we have this guy back here. I think we're going to enjoy this. It's all part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. seats, and I also found out that Ícaro was going to be here. I knew it would be a perfect match. Works out great. For our next piece, we're going to bring up our guest soloist of the evening, and it is truly a pleasure and an honor for me to be leading a group that is backing him. We've known each other for 32 years. When we first met at a horn workshop in 1994 in Kansas City, Missouri. If you were at the jazz club last night, you already heard me tell the story, but within minutes of getting to know each other, we got into a car and drove to a cemetery to find the grave of Charlie Parker. Yeah, it was a pilgrimage, a Mecca moment. And since then, we have been good friends for the last 32 years. And it is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage Arkady Shilkloper. wonderful pianist, Bebop. It was written for us last year, but it's gone through significant upgrades that we can claim it as a world premiere tonight. It's a piece called Ícaro, or in English, Icarus, the Greek mythological story. And it was written by Prado from Brazil, who has been also a friend of what we do here in jazz music and Latin music, and a wonderful improviser and composer in his own right. And so we hope you enjoy Ícaro. And for a couple of reasons, I thought it would be wonderful to feature them on their own piece. I think they deserve the attention of the one. So we're going to give the horn players' chops a little rest for a bit and feature our rhythm section, which once again is Polish beautiful Volsky on piano. That's the two from Homa, called again. Calm Within. The Calm Within. Thank you, Tom. Okay, this next tune I'm really excited about because this is from really a world-class jazz big band composer, arranger by the name of Partyka. He's an American, but he's been living here in Europe since 1988 and has played in such groups as the WDR Big Band in Cologne and the Vienna Art Orchestra, and it's in addition to his own groups, the Partyka Jazz Orchestra, which is a group I've had the pleasure of playing in for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's a standard big band with one horn. And in my opinion, Ed's writing for the horn and big band is some of the best ever. He's a fantastic composer, writer. This will be quite different, and I was so excited when he said, sure, I'd love to write for your group. So I know he writes good for one horn. Let's hear what it sounds like with 8. This is his piece, Hide and Seek. Arkady and Partyka used to play together 20, 25 years ago in Vienna in the group, the Vienna Art Orchestra. You should check them out. Arkady's a great on those recordings. Now, moving along, we'd like to try something a little different. This is an arrangement that was done by the Italian Giovanni Hoffer, who, in my opinion, is one of our great jazz horn players around today. And he was during the Italian lockdown in COVID and did this arrangement for himself and made a nice video that you can find on YouTube. And now we get to do his first ever live performance. So this is Giovanni Hoffer's arrangement of Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely? on Arkady Shilkloper's Alpine sketch. booze. This was my COVID project when I was at home in lockdown. So I made an arrangement for 12 horns, and then I contacted some friends, and we did the lockdown COVID recording session. So everyone recorded their parts, sent them to me, and I spent weeks trying to figure out how to work an editing program to make it all sound okay. You can find the result on YouTube. And our soloist, coincidentally, in 2020 was Arkady Shilkloper. And so what we'd like to do tonight is feature a couple of soloists, since we're lucky to have these people here. Most importantly, this is our chance to hear a young gentleman who has been a part of this band now. It's his first year playing with our group, but you learned earlier in the evening that he also happened to be the winner of this year's jazz competition, and that's Bram van Overberg. So this will be a chance for you to hear, those of you who weren't at the competition in the club a couple nights ago, get to hear a chance to hear Bram play, and then also some more from Rick Todd and Arkady. This is A Little Minor Booze. last piece tonight, we'd like to do another one of my arrangements that I did this winter. And this is a tune from the Buddy Rich Big Band, originally from the 1970s, written by a composer by the name, saxophone player by the name Don Menza. And it's called Groovin Hard. This will also feature Arkady and also our pianist, and I'll have one last shot at pronouncing his name correctly. Tomasz Kwiatkowski. I forgot the important thing. Thank you for being here. Very much a thankful, a big, huge thanks for being in Virginia and thinking, hey, this group's kind of fun, we should have them playing Poland. It has really been our pleasure